2018 once again witnesses the improvement and growth of one of NASCAR's powerhouse organizations. Whether it be a manufacturer switch or a driver change, SHR has overcome the challenges and rocked the balance of power in this year's championship.
It's great to have Kurt and Clint and Aric obviously running well. We've had a chance to obviously win every race. It's been a bit of a surprise just because of the fact that I don't think anybody really knew where they were going to stand from a competition side of things. Everybody at Stewart-Haas Racing has done a great job, and cars are running great, and we've been fortunate to win a couple races, and hopefully we can continue that.
The manufacturer, Ford, is all running very, very well, coming out of the box stronger than we did last year for sure. Stewart-Haas in general, definitely with Kevin winning the last 2 races, has been huge. It's just good times right now.
A great start at Daytona, the super speedway for us, and then 2 different mile-and-a-half racetracks, and the team's been running really well. Kevin Harvick's car's on a different time zone, it seems like, with the lap times he's been laying down.
In line with SHR Team Gold, number 10 driver Aric Almirola has burst out of the blocks and has impressed his teammates with a near win at the big one, the Daytona 500.
It's been wonderful being a part of Stewart-Haas Racing, and it's just an incredible organization. All they care about is going fast, building fast race cars and winning races, and thought we were going to get our first win right in the very first race of the Daytona 500. We came really close.
He's been doing great, pushing really hard right out of the box, as any guy would at a top team. His information from the outside is important, but also just his enthusiasm for driving and getting that lap time out of the car, that last little bit of every practice session. Aric's got that mentality, so it's great to have him.
Rolling into Phoenix as part of NASCAR's West Coast swing, the pressure was on the SHR crew to haul enough parts and pieces for the 4 race cars.
You come in and set up, put on a show, and tear it out and go to the next one, but the logistics of racing this West Coast swing out here 3 races in a row is a nightmare. You're 2,000 miles away. It's just unbelievable what they're able to accomplish to get all this equipment here, let alone the race cars. It's just so drastically different as we roll in from city to city, from track to track, and get on a different track and fight a different animal.
For team leader Kevin Harvick, Phoenix was an opportunity to get a NASCAR Cup competition hat-trick after dominant wins in Atlanta and Vegas.
The earlier in the year that you can get into victory lane and be able to know that you're in the playoffs, the better off you're going to be. We put a lot of emphasis on the West Coast swing just because of the fact that you can gain so much momentum, and these are also the first 4 out of 5 races are racetracks that I really enjoy going to. Phoenix in general, the biggest challenges are really just getting the car to turn through the center of the corner and being able to stay in the throttle on the exit of the corner. It's
a fun track with it being flat and slick. Usually there's warmer temperatures here in Phoenix, and so the asphalt, really hard to get a hold of it. And turns 1 and 2 is much tighter and sharper than turns 3 and 4. And so the 2 ends of the track are very different, and you have to balance the car between the 2.
Passionate Arizona race fans packed out the campsites and filled out the bleachers, ready for race day, while the 4 SHR drivers prepared for a grueling 500-mile race.
Boogity, boogity, boogity! Let's go racing, boys!
Harvick showed off his experience at Phoenix and timed his race to perfection.
Look at that, head down, focused, and look how smooth that car is.
An all-round great day for SHR, with Harvick claiming his first hat-trick and all 4 race cars finishing in the top 10.
Off turn 4, Happy Harvick gets his 40th career win.
To have 3 wins in a row in the last 3 weeks, it's been amazing. Kevin's team's done an awesome job, and Rodney Childers, everybody on this crew, they've really came out of the box strong this year, and I think the results are showing that.
Kevin's line is the very bottom, so it definitely was a little harder on him than it normally is, but he stayed very patient, focused today, and did a really good job.
I'm really proud of having all 4 cars in the top 10. That's a great accomplishment for our company, because the better all of our cars run, the faster we can advance through setups and technology and things that we're trying. So to win the race today is pretty neat.